with continuity, progress. That is what we witness in Lagos. Why are we not coming out? What is the matter? Our apex leader, our president-elect, said something, and I appreciate it when he said it. He said, we will vote. I want us to vote. It is not the token that you are given by anyone that will come for your vote. It is what the society you are living in, the peace that you have, counts. The pleasure of the apparatus, the infrastructure that is being in place counts. That is what you should vote for, not the 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira or even the 5,000 naira that is given. It is not the money. It is our community. Let us save it. It is our Lagos state. Let's save it. All of us should come out. Come March 11th to vote for continuity. Vote for Olu. Back again in office. Please, everybody, I beg you. Let's Secretary to the State Government, Lagos State.
Regarding His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos, saying that he has not done any project in Surulere. I just want to correct that impression. You see, the first year of sentence, all the councillors in Lagos State were called to submit list of roads in their respective ward. And Surulere was inclusive. So in each ward in Surulere, we constructed roads. We constructed roads in each ward. In our ward, Ojuku was constructed by the governor of Lagos. And he did the same thing in all the wards in Surulere. So I just want to correct that impression that you did not do in Surulere. Please. That is that. My appeal again, I want to appeal to all of us. Let us condemn what has inspired especially the presidential. Let us condemn Nigerians have voted. They have and the president-elect Ashwani Bola Ahmed. We don't have problem with that. Everybody is happy. Everything works. That's fine. But now that is gone.
We have a leadership that has made this party officially the envy of the nation. APC. That's a long person. Please, before I go any further, While I'm grateful to everyone for the honor, we must acknowledge that as a Gagabiamira and Surulere, there's only one right honorable right now. And please, let's give it a round of applause. That is the Speaker of the Republic of the Family. Thank you. Surulere. One house, please. I work at the ICC. That's the Tinubu Shetima Sanwo-Olu Hamzat Independent Campaign Council in Ikeja. And genuinely, Surulere, please be proud, be happy, be confident that you are the envy of the state. You are the envy of the nation. Everybody knows that Surulere has every reason to be happy, to be harmonious, and to continue to be a representative of the Progressive Party. I'm not going to dwell on much other than the presidential elections taught us a lesson. I think we acted like spoiled brats. Children of a very rich dad. And they all say, I want this today, I want that. We have everything. Let us remember, yes, our governor is from Surulere. The speaker is from Surulere. We have a serving minister from Surulere. One of the richest men in Nigeria, who has earlier been mentioned, was in Surulere. Maybe the next one too. What am I trying to say? Surulere, we are the benchmark. We can come out better. That's all. Yes, there are differences. There has been differences. There will forever be reasons to pick up. Like I said, we are spoiled. We are being pampered. But what happened? Are we going to blame someone for not voting? Or are we going to blame ourselves for not coming out? Let's be realistic. What we are doing now is what Baba said.
If it is, then you come out and vote next week. Then another thing, I think some of us are landlords, landladies in some area. For instance, I spoke to someone very close to me this morning. I said, brother, you are a fellowship leader. I am begging you. I know you all came out Saturday to vote for the other party. I won't mention it. We saw what happened. But now, one general party, I am begging you. Can you give me 20 people come Saturday? If we all can go to our friends, our Igbo brothers, our Hausa brothers, come next week Saturday, we will get something. God help us.
And I just want to say something, and that is concerning what we come to do here today. The message there says sensitization, and I was thinking that many of us that are talking will just base our topic on how to sanitize and then move forward. On this note, I really want to appreciate Igbos, more especially those of us that are being castigated. We are not even an outcast. We are trampled upon because we made our choice. And we cannot relate on that our choice, no matter what. I was telling somebody yesterday that my reason of the 57 local government. Can we give another purpose? Surulere won that competition, and I was the chief coach that won the competition and brought it to local government. Go to local government to see the club there. And I want to tell you that based on the fact that he implemented the club, I am the governor of Lagos State. I have taken my time to mobilize a lot of people. Our area, this is where our community. We do not sleep these days. Thank God, our group, the secretary is also here. That is, the different group will not sleep because the result will make us that we don't want to repeat itself anymore. We went to the outhouse and told them for meeting yesterday. They turned out in large numbers. We never knew that they had that kind of power in Telugu. During the election, we didn't see most of them. We started from the police station to the plaza and then to the house, and they are giving us their awards. They are going to ground. And also, we know all the evils in the nation that is invited our community there. They also have a large number of it. They disappointed us. I must not hide it. I will do not want
Progress. From inception, wherever we want to greet our leaders, as far as Arewa is concerned, let's look at where we are coming from and where we are going. The person standing before you is called Young Joshua Menasa, a Northerner. But because I'm residing in Lagos, everything about me is Lagos, and everything about us is Lagos. Because this is where we domicile, this is where we do our businesses, this is where we earn our livelihood. Let us look at the phases of this election. We have the first one and then the first two. By His grace, we are able to what? Consolidate on our mandate to deliver our polling units from there. That is the primary mandate. Deliver the votes in your ward, in your polling unit, and stand by it. We the Arewas, I am sure someone who knows that we are solidly behind him 101%, and will always be. And all of our legends is to APC and then the governors of APC. It took Obasanjo 8 years to battle Lagos to take over Lagos. He never succeeded. He seized the dividends of Lagos for 8 years. He never succeeded. Lagos remain for Lagosian, Lagos remain for APC, and APC we shall continue to hold. Please let us strategize. We've won part 1. It is now part 2. We have 5 people. We have Baja. We have Eshuloku, and we still have Sanwo-Olu, and then Desmond to go. So we don't have any option than to deliver these people. They are our people. Look at them coming.
You can do something like carnival. Carnival, I remember in Surulere when we used to do carnival in Toyebu. We can do carnival both in constituency 1 and constituency 2. Then again, the second suggestion is that if they can do something like radio jungle that will put it on the platform, then we can share on individual platform. We can tell to our fellow people on WhatsApp and what we want. Thank you very much. God bless.
Like many of us from Surulere too, our problems differs. Surulere 1 may be having their own good, but Surulere 2 is not good at all. Starting from the leadership, down to positions, down to membership. Being a member, if you are not in a camp, you can't enjoy anything. You are a member of APC. If you are not in one camp, you can't get anything in Abuja. Now we started with a protest. A lot of protests and letters, series of letters to the state governor, to SSG, to the deputy governor, to even party secretariat at happened. See, I would just want us to take this point. Nobody is here to name anybody. But if the party authorities fail to do the needful, we will get the same result. for our leadership out there.
Some came out here last time and talked about town hall meeting. I want to let you know one thing if you have not been known to it. There are several town hall meetings we've held in the past years. And at the town hall meeting, there are people that are supposed to come and visit the town hall meeting also like other girls. They did not come, but today asking for a town hall meeting. Having been in the town hall meeting, you cannot register your mind. So this law is not for that, but God bless all of us. To start with, our 15-15 per polling booth should be visible. 15-15 per polling booth should be visible. We all had the meeting last 2 months, a month ago, last 3 weeks ago, about the 15-15 per polling booth. But at the end of the day, the election day, you will not find only 5 at least. Why? Some have been paid before the election, and some have been paid now after the election. Please, I want all of us will be attempting and listening very well. The next election way forward is what we are here for. And as we are discussing it, both myself and yourself are the solution to it. Despite that, last election, the 4 polling booths in my domain was cleared properly by APC. You thank God we delivered the 4. Even in my zone, we have 8 polling booths in my zone, and the other 8 zone polling booth was cleared by APC. And I want every one of us to emulate on that. So next election, we should emulate from what I just told you. Mobilization of youth. Níbi ìgbèníjọ election ta ṣe kẹta lọ fúnra ara ní wọ́n àwọn ọmọ wa àwọn youth tó ń bá bọ́ọ̀lù títì. Some are above 20, some are under 20. Instead kí bàbá àti màmá wa kí wọ́n máa bá wọn kọ́ wa sọ̀rọ̀ kí wọ́n lọ dìbò. Ọ̀wọ́n kan kàtó wọn sẹ́yìn àjọ̀dún lórí ìdìbò ọdún ìdìbò yìí wá. They let them play football on the street. It's not
states. I want to appreciate the convener of this gathering because so many things has been happening ever since we had our last election in Lagos and across the nation, not only just in Lagos. I have questions that I'll ask to myself and as well have some questions we will answer to ourselves. There are 2 things that we do politics. Some people will hear it for the first time today. And maybe other people have another perspective in regards to that. We do politics, 1 is for what we want to be. Secondly, is what we are going to eat. These are the 2 major reasons why we do politics. And once these 2 things start deviating from your narrative towards politics, you start agitation. And that is exactly what I saw in most what people are saying here. And what lingered the anger of majority of our party members to prove it on the election day, which is very, very bad of our people. Yes, sometimes we do some things without knowing the repercussions of it. Because when you wish any leader well, direct or indirectly, you will be affected. In as much as that the expectations were high last election because we, the APC, we have way of operation right from AD, ACN, and so on before we arrived at APC. Our party believes so much, both the old both the new, both the young, everybody in the party believes that our party is an enjoyment party. We have trained to be like that once the election comes, everybody believes is enjoyment after 4 years. But I want to tell our people that it doesn't end there. Yes, it's something that caused something to happen. As of last election, there was less inflow of cash.
If you hadn't come, there's no way, this meeting would have been successful. So we appreciate everybody's presence. But what we're here mainly to do, so that we don't lose focus, is to look at what is coming, the election that is coming on the 11th. I know we have to look back, because if we don't look back and learn, lessons, we won't learn lessons, so that we will now be able to provide solutions for us to move forward. I have heard all of the grievances and all of the problems and issues, that have been laid before us at this meeting. I want to tell you that we just wanted to confirm, because we had meetings, various meetings before, and all of these issues and problems that emanated, that led to the outcome we had, for Ashwaju's election and, the others. We had heard all of the complaints and all of the grievances, and they have been listened to. Only that, that at least we gave opportunity to those of us that are here in Surulere. And what I want us, to understand first and foremost is that, the outcome of that election, opened the Pandora box. Because, we believed that in Lagos, we're very welcoming, we have received everyone with open hands, and we believe that you have assimilated, some of our culture, and that, we have learned, from you. But the outcome of that election, jolted everyone. It jolted us, and that, box of Pandora means that a lot of things, are going to have to be looked into. A lot of things that hitherto that we're taking for granted would have to be looked into. That's what it has done. And the coming election, we don't want that to repeat itself. Let us see how we can make us believe that, yes, it happened for a particular purpose, that know that you have not, assimilated our culture here in this Yoruba land. And my dear sister has spoken very well. That notion, especially amongst Igbo, family, friends, that Lagos is no man's land. No, I want to correct that notion. That is not true. And we all know that. Some people were here, and other people came, and they were welcomed. We now don't want to drive away the people, that welcomed us. No, I don't think that is morally right. That's why we have convened this meeting. That whatever grievances, we have, since we have been living as one, let us put it aside so that we don't lose sight of the election that is coming, which is very, very important. I know a lot has been said, especially about money. But if we look at what amount of money can they give each and every one of us that we won't, finish spending. There's a Yoruba proverb that says, "Owó tó bá ti níye àbùkù kọ́." And what that means is that once you can count whatever money that has been given to you, it's just a matter of time, before you finish spending. Whereas there are more things that we can't focus on. It's because Lagos, is convenient, it's good for all of us. That's why we are able to stay. That's why we live in peace and in harmony, we believe. If you go to a lot of our schools are occupied by Igbos in terms of students and teachers, because we have not discriminated. We believe in education and education for all. And our forefathers, right from Awolowo, has always advocated that. Because with education, we are more enlightened. We can't take irrational, decisions. Look at the hospitals. I don't think they discriminate in attending to anyone. So many things, fundamental things that have been done and that we want to continue because we want to be like the developed world. We don't want to keep moving and then dragging ourselves down, which is what has been happening, and we don't want that to keep repeating itself so that we can be, like the developed world. Let us think about the future of our children and our children's children. A lot of us, well, maybe because I'm a grandma, I look at what the future is going to be like for my children and my children's children. Let's be focused on that. How can we improve on their education? How can we improve on their exposure? How can we, remove this syndrome of Japa, our children that are doing well and are being, taken away abroad when there are opportunities, for them here. We are a developing nation, and because we're developing, opportunities abound. If only, we can hold each other together and work, together towards that common goal. And that's why I have come here. I know we all have grievances. Do you think as I'm standing here, I don't have? Of course we all have grievances. But let's put it aside and let us look at the coming elections, which we want to be much better than the last one we had. A lot of people didn't come out. I know that. We all know that because we had, before coming here, we had all of the problems and the complaints. So I have come to appeal to each and every one of us. Each and every one of us, that we make sure that as many people as possible come out to vote.